Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 20 of this Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. In the last episode, we were getting our asses handed to us by a group of druids, and I kind of want to get revenge on them, even though they are a pretty strong group.
If it makes you rest easy.
So what I am thinking of doing is resting here. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Racial accuracy bonus. Don't think it's going to be any of these. Actually, we're going to go with damage reduction for you. And movement for you too, so you can back off. Or more damage reduction. Because we're not exactly kiting a lot. No, let's just go with the damage reduction. Boom. Lots of damage reduction. No encounters, excellent.
Easy
Stealth
now.
mode, let's forwards. Like, we're going to be using a lot of stealth. Actually, this is a bit boring.
I'll see what I can find.
Oh. Hello. Hello. Right, Durant, you're going to go one way. Edo, you're going to go the other. So, Garni, why are you not using these abilities? Auto attack, use per rest abilities. Ah. Ranger holds position, prioritizes enemies that are engaged by his or her animal companion, uses wounding shot mark to prey against targets engaged by the companion. We'll make you aggressive. Save. Hiravathias. I don't really want you using your spell, so you can stay as is. You... Yeah, defend self is fine. You can do all of your abilities, that's fine. You're doing yours. And then you guys... Like, the spellcasters, I prefer controlling myself. The other stuff, go for it.
Ready, Watcher.
Alright. Oh, can I control your AI? No. Okay, so we need to bring in some magic for these guys. Overwhelms anyone in the area of effect with brilliant bewildering, decreasing will, leaving them dazed. Makes you much harder to hit. I think that would be nice. Shield. Surrounds the cast with a shield of spirit energy, granting increased damage reduction, concentration bonus. You can do that. So Garni, let's lift you guys up a bit. Okay, you can just do your usual nuking. You do Barbs of Condemnation, which reduces the strength of everyone else. No, it doesn't. It's in single target. Son of a... Oh, actually, you can Divine Mark. Is that against one target? Is... That's unfortunate. Ah, that's an AoE. We'll drop that one there. You're already dropping an AoE here, I think. You shoot that one. We can take them down one at a time. You guys have got your first spells up, so I think we can just do the Arcane Assault. The similar concept in mind here. We're just going to hit this guy and try to run in. Go, 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 go. Right, way too late. Right, are you? Yes, you're actually using your abilities this time. Fantastic. Alright, I think we can do one of the big fireballs right there. How strong are they? They're actually hurting them quite a lot. Okay. Target becomes paralyzed, afflicted with boiling pulsates of sickening those nearby. Kind of want you out of this fight if possible. Hell, we'll blind him too. Oh, crap. Back off. Alright, good. Durant, you're not looking too healthy. Let's hit you with that. Mordred. Throw one more of those in. Throw one more of those in. Hiravias.
The power
Damn it. Durance. Hobbled damage reduction. No, that's not going to be helpful. Let's do an heal on yourself. Let's have you attacking him. Okay. I think you need to do one of our Scorcher spells. Right. That's better. Have you just... Oh, for Pete's sake. They go down so quickly! Oh, great. You're almost dead. Please say you're targeting him. Right, let's hit them one more time. Oh, you're not dead. I was looking at Mordred. My bad. What's this? Conjures protective shield. A magic dramatically increases... Well,
The power of Beyond Seek!
Okay, good. Edda. Second wind. So Garni. Shoot that wizard. Let's do an insect swarm.
Hey. Oh, get up, towhead! You've been through work now!
Great. Okay, what magics do we have? If we bring you up a little bit, then we can fireball. Which is a nice amount of damage, thankfully. And I think I want to hit you both with that as well. And I guess you can do that again.
Where the rock!
One down. One to go. Okay, let's switch your weapons and basically just have you ranged.
How may I help?
Corrosive Siphon eats away target spirit, inflicting corrosive damage and converting that into endurance. That sounds lovely.
Where the rock!
Okay, you are now healing from them. Lovely. Just hit him until he dies. There he goes, he dies. Ah, frickin' Czar. Alright, let's get everyone's endurance back. And that is one of the harder fights. Actually, we've had a whole series of harder fights. Yeah, we'll chuck it all in our backpack for the moment. And an Elder Lion Fang. Cool. Right, so let's have a look at the equipment that we just looted from there. We got a couple of weapons. Fine poleaxe. Fine spear, fine spear. Right, no actual magic stuff. What about armor? Hide armor. Recovery speed minus 25%. What are the wizards using again? Are they just in robes? Yeah, 0% recovery speed. You are 30. So Mordred casts really, really fast, but you have pretty much no protection whatsoever. Okay. So we need to make sure that Mordred has protective spells up. Is that Brigadine definitely the best we have? I think it is. Durance's robe. Recovery speed 15. Burn proof, no. Don't think we gained anything else that we want to use at this juncture. No, I don't think so. Something with the poleaxe. Is poleaxe two-handed? Speed slow. Yes, poleaxe two-handed. Alright, we'll leave it.
What?
Onwards. Onwards. Just keep on keeping an eye on things. Nothing there. Sagani. Sagani draws up beside you, her fox following at her heels, and takes a seat next to you.
Even if you are putting one over on me, it's nice to have a hunting party again.
You've been searching for Persok for 5 years. Sounds like you've been gone from home a long time.
5 years for me. Must be 30-something for Ichimak.
What an adventure.
It certainly started out that way. It's been a long hunt. A long time away from my family. Before, I'd crossed the tundra of Nasitok following caribou herds. I didn't want to leave Kalu and our children, but I was eager to visit lands my people rarely do. But 5 years without finding him. It's like 2 hours of necking. I'm ready to be done with it.
Why do you have to find Puss?
Soul recovery is an old village tradition. We call it the Tarnek Iiiiight. Once in a generation, we seek the soul of a much respected and long dead village elder. We tell him what's changed in the village, how people remember him. The only other Tarnek Iiiiight during my lifetime happened when I was a girl, not long after Persok died. We feasted on blubber and fermented milk for a week, and we honored the chosen huntress as a hero. Then she left, and we returned to our duties. We still sang her name to the skies during festival season, but we otherwise didn't speak of her.
I'm sure the village still remembers you. You're kind to say so, but I'm not so fragile that I need my name chanted in the meeting halls.
It's not being forgotten by my village that troubles me, but sometimes I wonder how my husband and children remember me, if they think of me often.
Of course they do. They must. I would like to believe it, and yet, sometimes days go by and I realize they have not crossed my thoughts. Such days are rare, but they happen. She looks away, tugging at the strap of her quiver. It shames me to think it, but more than that, it scares me.
Still, there's no point in dwelling on it. More often I find myself wondering whether Persok will remember us. You claim to see souls. What do you think? Do you remember your past lives?
In fragments. Really? What's it like? Let me think. Strange, feels like I'm going crazy, uncomfortable, just not remember not all of it. Frustrating, I wish I knew more, or learning a lot about myself.
Good things, I hope. Maybe Persok will be the same way. Would make my job of telling him about the village a lot easier.
What would you tell him?
Masuk is probably much the same as it was 100 years ago. We live between tundra and frozen forests, and the land takes as much as it gives. But our hardships bring us together. And the elders truly unite us. They keep the stories of past generations, and they guide us from season to season, through good years and lean.
Recently, there have been a lot of good years. My aunts say that we've had fewer clashes with neighbouring villages thanks to the hunting territories that Persok helped establish. In bad years, we rely on trade with the merchants that pass our shores. We exchange walrus tusks and seal pelts for grains that last us the hard winters. Persok brokered a lot of those agreements too. He got this from one of the Ornama ships that used to trade with us. Sounds like you did a lot of things for your people.
That's what I'm supposed to remind him.
Sounds like you're on a hunt of your own, though. You feeling the thrill of the chase, or ready for this to be over? I would say that it is too early to tell. Fair enough. Might as well keep moving while we got some daylight. Alright, let's go. Onwards.
What?
Anyone else wants to talk? Alright, marvellous. Okay, where to next? I think this is basically the only way that we can go. Children's Crown. Ooh, Lioness. Let's get ourselves into position. And head south. Whoa. Let's back off. Everyone targeting this one guy. Hoping we'll do okay. Okay, there's another lion coming in, and Durant is being hit. I would prefer Durant was not being Damn it! He went down already. I was hoping you would tie them down better than you have. But you didn't. Alright, one more sun flare. There. So bear in mind when we're casting spells, you'll see there's like 2 rings. For these yellow ones, it doesn't matter where you cast them, it doesn't affect friendlies. But for this one, where it's red in the center, anything in the red will be hit, even friendlies. Anything in the yellow, you can see that fainter yellow line outside, that still hits enemies but not friends. So as long as we cast it here, you can see when they're targeted because they highlight. We're targeting these 2 lions but not him, as long as
One is down. Someone might want to
Oi.
check on him.
That's the now you're going after the fox. Lioness goes down a lot easier. Get up,
I'd
Durance.
say it's time to get a
Oh, hello.
campfire going.
Stay back here. In fact, let's use your one-off heal. Is that once per encounter or per rest? It's per encounter. Heals everyone. Let's switch you to ranged and just have you shooting. Durance takes way more damage. Like, having in the front rank. Find out how to Pete's sake. Alright, let's get another heal spell up for you two.
Right, that's
Right, that's that one down.
What?
And we could actually do the Barbs of Condemnation to make it easier to hit.
Dead on!
There we go. Victory is ours. That actually... Barbs of Condemnation does damage. That does not say that in the description. And it makes sense. Punishes a target for their sins. Decreases their deflection, fortitude, reflex, and will. It does not say it does any damage. Oh, it does there. Well, bugger. Damage reduction. 10% extra damage and more accuracy. Alright, I should be using Blast more. Fear. 18-second fright. Halt is a snare. No, a... Oh, what's it called? It's not a snare, it's not a stun, it's the other one. Loads more concentration, immunity to fright and terror, a heal, makes you invisible, and also stops you. Hold on. Stasis shield for 25 seconds. It's a... Oh! I need to use this spell way more often than I have been. Interesting. Especially on like the wizards, like it protects them for the 25 seconds and makes them heal a lot. Interesting. I should have done this ages ago. That is a regenerating heal. Divine Mark does also burn. Inflicting burn damage. Oh, it does say inflicting damage. Okay, so Divine Mark is his magic damage spell. Holy Power is Might and Resolve. 22.4 freeze damage, and also 22 endurance. Yeah, Iconic Projection is one of my favourite cleric spells. Still Doubt, Dazed and Accuracy, Immunity to Sick and Weaken, Prone. Okay. That's a bigger heal. Suppress Affliction, Hostile Effect Suspended. Oh, only temporary though. Interesting. Okay, let's grab everything, put it in the stash. You two are very nearly dead. That's not a good state of affairs. Let's do a bit of wound binding on each of you. And those heal health, they don't heal endurance. They basically let you go on for longer between camps. And yeah, you've taken a bunch of damage because you've been knocked out. Like every time you get knocked out, you take one of these negative stats. And they can be pretty punishing. Like we need to rest, I think, in an inn to get rid of them. Oh, whoops.
Keeping an eye out.
Let's go invis. See, personally, I prefer to clear out an entire area before we move on. Immune to hobbled, petrified, and stuck. I mean, they're hunting something there. And what I could actually do is use Sakani to draw you out.
Right.
See if we pull any of the others with us. You have a pretty decent range. You did. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, so she needs to be healed. So let's try your special spell on her. Go. You. Let's nuke right there. You can hit there. Okay, good. Right, so Garni's being healed. You're being hit now. Next spell. Divine Mark is indeed a single target. Oh, it's a Wind Blight. I think we'll hit the Lioness. Can you do a fire? You can hit those two with your fire thing. Do it. And if you get just a little bit closer, then you can hit more. Oh. Except you're hitting your ally there. Who's that? Itamak. Move you back a bit. Okay, move you forwards just smidge. Smidge more. No, you're definitely in range. That is most unfortunate. Alright, we're going to hit you like that. Durance. Let's do the consecrated ground so everyone gets healing. You firing those, you can fire them, firing them. Alright, that's two of them down, so it's just the Lioness and the Delimnan thing. Let's magic missile him. Magic missile. Great spell. You have the corrosive thing. We don't really need the corrosive. You know what? Let's blind them. Can we get them both? No. Okay, Mordred's killed him. Whoa. Blind. Right, back off. Can you get that off? Maybe. Can you get this off on him? Clearly not.
Let's burn this away!
Alright, so we won that one. Aloth and...
Afraid to close your eyes, Watcher? Not all of us are on such bad terms with sleep.
You're really fatigued? Huh, you are. But we rested only moments ago. That's how it feels.
If it makes you rest easier. And what does the flame reveal?
Alright, let's creep in a bit closer. No, I think it's just a dead deer. Alright, how much of this have we explored? Most of it. Obviously we can't get down here yet because the blood will stop us. And then after I think we've done with this area, we'll head back to Kadnua and rest up. So this does give us access to going over to the east. Maybe to Deerford? Not sure. Let's grab that. Loads of plants here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Just clearing out all of the black areas. Make sure we've explored everything. Alright, I think that's... yeah, that's everything here. Alright, I'm just going to run over here to see if this opens up any new areas. Because I think it's enough just to click on the edge. Let's go into fast mode. And that does indeed give us access to Deerford. So we could actually go to Deerford and see if that will... if we can heal over there. If there's a tavern or something, that would be nice. Yeah, let's go to Deerford. We shall accept. Onwards! Oh, and the adventurers. I was thinking of the companions, really? You can change companion portraits? No. You can't. Bright Hollow restoration construction complete. That means we now have a tavern back in the keep. Hadn't actually realised we hadn't finished that yet. I'd forgotten you have to actually upgrade most of it so that's usable. Just pouring myself a little more tea. Alright, so here we are, Deerford. So we have the Temple of Barath. Deerford Mill. Dracogen Inn. Triggle Curriery. Apothecary. Grieving Mother, which we should definitely go and speak to. Let's head over to the inn first and rest here for the night, and then we'll go and speak to Grieving Mother. The word traveller, I only require a moment. What's up, buddy?
Hail and well met.
The guard gives you an appraising eye. You've recently come to Deerford, I take it. I don't suppose you saw a young elven noblewoman on the road. I'm stuck in this wretched place with the rest of my unit until we find her. I haven't seen anyone like that, no. Same as everyone else in this blazing village. Perhaps you could go speak to Lord Horond at the inn anyway. He'll be grateful for the assistance, and it could be the locals will open up to you about his daughter's disappearance more than they have to us. Speak with Lord Horond in the Dracogen Inn. Okay. House Horond Guard. I don't be... No, he's saying the same thing. Right, I want to rest. I mean, we'll go and talk to Lord Horond afterwards, but resting is definitely what we need to do first. Alright, lots of people here. Sid. Noki Farai.
I just want to find her. Surely even you can understand that.
We're decent folk, my lord. Perhaps you should leave and check the wilds.
I'm just going to stand over there. Okay. The innkeeper digs inside his mug with a dirty rag. His eyes under his thick brows are tired but watchful. He gives you a quick nod as you approach the bar. Don't see many travellers around these days. Something I can do for you? What was that exchange with that nobleman about? He looks up from polishing his tankard and glowers at the lord. Folk round here's decent. They mind their own business. You want to stick your nose into it? Go talk to him yourself. I have questions about Deerford. He runs his rag around the rim of his mug. Ask. Tell me about the village. Walk from one bridge to the next and you've seen it. We're quiet, hard-walking folk. We keep to ourselves and we don't take to being pushed around. He glares at the well-dressed man standing off to the side. Used to be a castle here, built by some family of Adiran Thanes back when the Empire first came. Only one tower's still standing. That's part of Triggle's shop now. Sid, the bard by the fire, could spin you a yarn if you're so inclined. Who lives in Deerford? Not many anymore. Hard to keep people around when everyone here's birthing Hollowborn. But we got a few who stick around and do business. Triggle's the leather courier. Hednia crafts potions and Windfrith trades in general goods. Rumbold's a pig farmer. Or was, anyway. Tell me about Triggle. He's a courier. Treats leather and makes armour and a few other goods with it. Problem is, the smell of tallow and deer shit tends to put people off their food, and his shop's right next door. And what about Hedna? Lady's a clever hand at potions and poultices. Got herself into trouble with a nest of worms or so I hear. Her cart's on the east end of town. Windfrith? Been around here longer than I have. Nice enough fellow, but could never find his way to the end of a sentence. He shops across the square. Something's happened to Rumbold's pigs, I take it. Damn ogre carried them off. Now he squeals more than his herd ever did. It's rotten luck. About this ogre. You don't hardly see him this close to town. Ogres and kith don't mix well. Ugly bastards, but they're smart enough to know that much. You want to know more? Talk to Rumbold. His farm's southeast of here. You said you don't see many travellers. Of course not. Why would they come here? We got bandits on the road and an ogre in the forest, as that young yapping fool Rumbold will tell you. Worse yet, hasn't seen a healthy child born here in over a year. Most kith that come here are just passing through. I'd like to see what rooms you have. Make sure you close your window if you're in the side facing Triggle's shop. Yes. Okay, so we have a fair amount of money. Plus 6 damage reduction to burn. Worm's Nest. I do like how the different rooms have different qualities. So that's more dex and damage reduction. That's might and constitution and more damage against beasts. And that's 2 might, 2 constitution and 2 intellect. That's really good. But I think for now we'll go with the Worm's Nest. Resting at the inn. Lovely jubbly. And now everyone is fully recovered and we have no negatives. Oh, of course, I can actually tend to the keep from here, can't I? Sweet. So we've just finished the Bright Hollow Restoration, which increases our prestige. and does not increase our security. The next upgrade that we need is the main keep, and then from there we can do most other upgrades. In fact, is that the only upgrade we can do right now? No. We can do the Warden's Lodge, Woodland Trails, Bright Hollow. Oh, these are all the Bright Hollow upgrades. So much like the rooms here can improve various stats as you upgrade Bright Hollow, you get the same effect. Which is pretty cool, but I think we're going to invest in the keep. 1,400 copper. Do it. Finished in 3 days. Alright, well I think that's going to be it for this episode, so thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this series so far, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then do consider subscribing, and if you have any tips or advice for me, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.